Good morning, Patriots. Welcome back. Hey, if you hadn't hit that subscribe button or that like button, it's free. Do it. Leave a comment below. Let's talk. I've got an issue today. I'm tired of it being manipulated, so I'm going to unmanipulate it today. There's very few that understand this, and Ted Nugent, Uncle Ted, is one who understands it as well. The Second Amendment is being manipulated by the Supreme Court and all those in Washington, D.C. They come up with terms like in common use, for lawful purposes, unusual and or dangerous and unusual, and they try to bind this to the Second Amendment. They would state arms that are not protected. Are these people think we're stupid or something? Do they really think we're that retarded? The Second Amendment states a well-regulated militia, which means well-functioning, well-equipped, well-trained militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear, say it with me, key word, arms. So you're saying arms. Well, what do you mean, sir? Well, let me tell you what I mean. Okay? Any weapon that can be used in self-defense, offensively or defensively, is protected under the Second Amendment. It is an arm. It doesn't matter if it's a toothpick or it's a machine gun. All weapons for self that you can use to defend yourself with are protected under the Second Amendment. Now, the Supreme Court come up with these other ghost terms, tried to say, well, this weapon's not protected under from the text of the Second Amendment. Under the Second Amendment's plain text, it's plain text. It is protected. Even newly manufactured machine guns that they tell us we cannot have, that's unlawful. It's unconstitutional. We can have it. Quit allowing people of your equal to put something on paper and say that you can't. We are all bent over, and they've got the game boards on our back, and they're playing the game. All we have to do to end that game is just stand up, and the game's over. So remember this. The Second Amendment does not state anything about being in common use. The Second Amendment does not state anything about lawful purposes. The Second Amendment does not state anything dangerous and unusual. It covers all arms. Every arm known to man. That's how our founding fathers put it. If you're going to fight against a tyrannical government, does it make a lot of sense for you to give that government the same power to regulate what you can and cannot defend yourself with? Give me a break. Quit being so easily manipulated. The Second Amendment is clear. The right of the people to keep and bear arms will not be infringed. And it means every arm known to man. They can take that manipulation and try to church it up how they want to. It's never going to change. They are wrong. Stand up for your rights. Because if you don't, you won't have any. The Second Amendment protects all the others. And if you don't protect it, you might as well give it all up. I'm not. No way in hell. So Anthony from Arms Scholar and Jared from Guns and Gadgets, stop letting them manipulate you. All arms are protected. It does not have anything to do with common use, lawful purposes, or dangerous and unusual. Those are made up terms to manipulate the Second Amendment. So I would ask y'all to please not use those terms anymore. Now, if the Supreme Court tries to say that, somebody needs to tell the Supreme Court that the Second Amendment does not state anything of the such. The right of the people to keep and bear, say it again, that one key word, arms. Doesn't matter if it's a toothpick or a machine gun. If you use it to defend your life with, it's an arm. And it is protected under the Second Amendment. Second Amendment is clear. It doesn't state anything else. It doesn't say the right of the people to keep and bear arms unless it's dangerous and unusual. The right of the people to keep and bear arms as long as it's in common use. It doesn't say all that. It's clear. All arms. And when you learn that, you'll be better off for it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. I love you guys. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment. And let's get something going. Protect your rights. You're the boss. Remember that. See you next time. God bless.